Hi guys, this is RACKNLOAD and this is an airsoft video. This is the Vorsk VM9 OSIRIS. I think that's how you say it, OSIRIS. This is a gas blowback 6mm pistol and it looks pretty tasty, don't you think? Full metal, quite a nice little pistol. I will read out some specs, tell you all about it. So, Vorsk make this particular pistol. This one weighs in at 854 grams. The overall length of it is 215 millimeters. It has a safety catch. It has semi-auto and full auto. Although, right now here in the UK, as I test this, it is winter, and the full auto, I've got to tell you, it wasn't really reliable in the cold weather. So I may post a later video about this when the weather warms up. It was just a little bit iffy as far as full auto goes. 6.03 the caliber is, to be precise, in millimeters. Barrel length is 113 millimeters. It's got a Picatinny rail underneath. It's compatible with Vorsk V6 gas, V8 gas and V12 gas. I was using the V6 gas to run this thing, and I was using 0.20 gram BBs as well, the Vorsk ones. Like I said, in cold weather, it was playing up a little bit. I was feeling that I was getting about a mag out of a full sort of charge of gas. In better weather, obviously, you get, warmer weather is going to be a lot better. I did do a chrono test with this, but I did that indoors, and I basically warmed the magazine up and I warmed the gun up basically in front of a heater, so everything was nice and warm to give it sort of a true sort of test. But what do you think? It's a pretty cool little pistol. There's no doubt about it. At first, when I first got it out of the box, I thought, oh, it's all plastic, but it isn't. It's actually metal. It's real sort of lightweight, but fully functioning pistol. I'll show you the mag. Your standard sort of airsoft sort of mags as far as gas operated ones go, similar to like 177 or 4.5 millimeter air pistol mags. Very, very similar. Although air pistol mags take the CO2 cartridges, whereas these you've got to gas up. That's the only sort of real difference. But basically, you just pull the spring back, and I was just rolling in the BBs basically like that. Some guys will use BB loaders, and but heavy duty magazine though, easy to fill up, providing it's not middle of winter, because it did ice up a little bit, I ain't gonna lie. But the actual gun itself, really nice. Looks really cool. Love the coloration. You can get several different colorations of this. I think this one is obviously the full silver. You can get brushed aluminium, and you can get black, obviously. I think it's the slide and the receiver that's in black. And you can get flat dark earth as well. So that's pretty cool. But the Vorsk is based on the M9, basically. So the famous M9 platform, but everything works on it. Slide, safety catch, although it does go full auto as well. I found as well I think it was just due to the cold, using this in semi-auto, and when it was about to dump its gas, it would go full auto. So it's kind of the wrong time of year to sort of test gas guns, but it is what it is. But no, it seemed all right. It did seem all right. It was just a bit of a gas guzzler, this one, it seemed to be. But no, really cool, really cool. Nice trigger on it, so you can go single action, okay, like that, or you can go double action. Everything felt all right. That's your mag release there. Like I said, your ambidextrous safety or fire selector there. Sights, there's your rear like combat sights. There's your front sight. Yeah, really cool. Have a look in there. In fact, let me lock the slide back. Slide will lock back once you've fired all your rounds out of it. But you can just see the nozzle. If I can get my camera in focus, see the nozzle in there. Ambidextrous. Sorry, it's not ambidextrous, the mag release, but I don't know whether you'd be able to swap that around if you really wanted it ambidextrous. Plastic hand grips there. They've got like, obviously you've got Vorsk's logo there, and you've got like this sort of checkering going on, and then there's a bit of traction there with that grip that's in the front of the pistol grip itself. What else? There's your little Picatinny rail there, so if you wanted to put a light or a laser on, you can. You can also fit a lanyard, because there is a loop there to put a lanyard on. So not a bad little pistol, not bad at all. Feels real decent in the hand when when you've got the mag in. It's just a nice looking pistol, and real good fun to use. I'll show you the box. Now the box is quite nice, quite well presented actually. Let's just move that out of the way. So that's what you get there. Not really much to, I've got fluff all over the box. Not really sort of, it doesn't really say a lot on the box, but it's well presented anyway. So caliber 6mm gas blowback replica. So that's your box. The manual that you get is a little bit, it's not the best, I ain't gonna lie. It's fairly glossy. It tells you how to load it and how to sort of load your magazines, and how to gas it up. But other than that, the print is pretty microscopic there, and just it's a bit of a basic manual. I think it's like Vorsk sort of own one. But what I do like is I like the fact that you get a Vorsk patch, which is pretty cool. And I am a big fan of exploded diagrams. So if you do happen to strip it down, then that will tell you the bits that you have no doubt lost, because I know it would with me. You do get a spring if you want to convert this or use CO2, because I believe you've got to change springs if that is the case. And there is a spare nozzle in there as well. Do you know what? And oh, there's some O-rings as well. So I'm not actually sure whether you have to change that if you are using CO2. So I'm sure you guys will let me know in the comments. But no, a nice pistol. Obviously, it'll be more reliable in decent weather or warmer weather, but from how it performed in cold weather, like I said, what I've found I was doing, I was having to sort of just warm the gun up, warm the magazine up before I gassed them up. But the consistency of it through the chrono, it was pretty consistent. Shooting into my bullet trap that I've got. Yes, that is a bullet trap as well. I do fire live rounds into it as well. So it could pretty much handle the 6mm BB, so my bullet trap could. I say bullet trap, it's a bucket full of sand. But it does stop quite, it does stop real ammo. So when I'm testing real firearms. But no, it was cool, pretty consistent through the chrono. Just a nice looking gun. I mean, it's a bit bling, I guess, for you airsoft gamers. I know you probably use like a black one, or if you're just doing like, action air or something, nice choice. If you want something sort of, I'd say, I don't know, traditional, but nice little gun, nice little gun. Anyway, guys, I am going to leave it at that. Thanks for watching. That is Rack and Load. See ya.